Welcome to SIRA MCQ YouTube channel. Today we discuss advanced level A-level accounting paper 2024 question number 17. Question number 17 is related to question number 16. We already calculated correct financial statement of what is the correct financial statement? Profit or loss and other comprehensive income statement. Therefore, what is the requirement of question number 17? What is the total income and total expenses recognized for the year ending 31st March 2024. Total income and total expense. Look here, I use the income statement. This is our income statement. Based on that, I prepare income and expenses separately. Okay. Firstly, I identify the income. Okay. I identified income. What are the income? Firstly, we can identify the revenue is income. Okay, this is revenue is 10,000. Again, I identified the in same line expenses. Okay, expenses. In that time, look here, look at the income statement. The cost of sale is the major expense, 6,500. Therefore, I identified the expense 6,500 cost of sales. After that, what are the income statements elements? Look here, gross profit is the two income and expenses, the cumulative one. Okay, cumulative one. Therefore, net effect. Therefore, we cannot get the as income or expense. Other income. At the other income, what is the income? Other income actual value 600. Okay, therefore I can get 600 other income. Okay, next one is a very crucial one. The expenses identification. There is a revaluation deficit is there. Therefore, at the expense identification, we must identify the actual expenses means outflows. Expenses means outflows, no outflows. Okay, in that time, you know, there is a 2,900 expenses. The previous, no, this is a wrong one. After that, we eliminate revaluation loss. Okay, revaluation loss. After that, we add revaluation surplus, revaluation actual loss. Look here, there is a machinery, no. Look here, this is the situation of like that. There is a current loss is 800. This is expense. No, okay, this is expense. But at the presentation, we located this 800 in. There are two locations. Look here, concentrate. 800 is a loss. Loss is expense. Okay, loss is expense. But at the presentation we put it 450 in another area and 350 in another area. But at the expense identification, we must identify the total loss as expense. Expense. Okay, and that time, you know, at the income statement preparation, the total 800 was included to 2,900. Therefore, they already included. Therefore, 2,900 is a total outflow of expense as expense. Okay, 2,900. Look here, 2,900 divided into 2,900 is expense. No, at that, this is a wrong expense. At that point, I eliminate this 800 revaluation revaluation loss, and other expense is 2100. Okay, at the expense identification, remember that total revaluation loss identified as expense. Total revaluation loss identified, total one. Don't think about the past situation, past gain no loss. The current loss, we must identify the expense. Okay, don't think about the previous situation. Previous situation is impact to the presentation, is a destination, but expense identification, you must be identify the total outflow, total shots. Okay, don't think about the previous one. Therefore, the total expense identified 2900 within revaluation loss of total one. Okay, don't think about the destination 350 and 450. Don't think about total expense. We can identify 800 and 2100, both 2900. Therefore, I identified as expense 2900 operating expense like expense. Okay, after that there is a income identification. This 450 was identified, 350 was identified as 800. Okay, after that, what is the total income identification at the motor vehicle revaluation surplus 1000? First time, no, this 1000 is a inflow to the business. This is the income we can identify as income. Why? Total other comprehensive income is income. Okay, therefore don't think about the at the income and expenses identification, don't think about the past situation. Past situation means the locations are vary. Why? You know, this is 800 is located in 350 there, 450 there. This is the location. Locations are vary based on past situation. Therefore, expense and income identification, don't think about the past situation. Total current situation should be identified as a loss or loss as expense, gain as income. There is a gain current situation. Don't think about the past situations. 1000 should be identified revaluation gain as income. This is the answers. Income and expenses, we can find it. Okay, 11,600, this is the income. The 9,400, this is the expenses. Okay, you can find the answers. 11,600 as income. 11,600, there are three answers. Expenses, what is the answer? Expenses is 9,400. 9,400 answer is this one. Answer is 3 for question number 17. Answer is 3. Okay, answer is 3 for question number 17. After that, we find the answer of this is the case 7 cash flow related question. In question number 18, we must meet question number 18.